Let's see what's going on in the shadows tonight. I have my handmade oracles. And we're going to just fill the table with messages. And then we'll go into some tarot. So let's see, what's the message? What is the message? What's happening? What's happening? Let's look at your energy first. Myopia. Nearsightedness. Do you need glasses to see far away? A lack of imagination, foresight, and intellectual insight. Narrow-minded, a blind spot, narrow vision, obsession, fixation, blinders. There's something that you are completely focused on is the way I'm getting the message. And it even feels like I heard it's smaller. Your focus is smaller than your true reality. Okay. What else? What's on the other side of the table? What is this that you're having myopia in regards to? So there's something happening in your experience. You could have a fixation. You could have your blinders on. You could be obsessed with something. Something could be catching you in your blind spot, crown chakra. Oh, well, that's interesting. If you're obsessed and focused on something that you saw in your crown chakra, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Because your focus is everything. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and that's what grows. And in this this combination, it's appearing to me that you're focused on something that you received from the crown. Okay, let's see what's happening right now. What is the current situation? What is the current situation? You know something. Crown chakra says you know. I love that you know. Let's see. What is the connection between you and what you know? The enemy supporter. Ooh. You know that this enemy supporter, you know that even though it's not exactly the most pleasant way it could be, that no matter, even if it's against you, you know it's working for you somehow. I heard, you know that all things work together for God's glory, I heard. And you know that everything has a reason. There's a reason for everything. So we're not fussing about the things that are happening because we know there's a reason within it. What else? No more chances. No more chances. You've decided that there'll be no more chances. Okay. Because you now know that something is an enemy supporter. I'm doing fine. Everything is all right. You accept this. You accept what you've seen. You accept what you've been shown. Doesn't bother you. I mean, it is what it is. I heard you're doing fine. You'll be all right. And it is all right. What else can you show us? What else can we see? What's happening here? What's happening here? You know that since God is with you, and there is no weapon formed against you. I wanted to do the right thing, but gave in to temptation, weakness. Somebody here, they wanted to do the right thing. This enemy supporter, this could be somebody who really wants to do the right thing, but they just, for whatever reason, they don't have the capacity. They don't have the capacity. Adultish. So here you are sleeping in bed on your own. Okay. I heard you could be focused on the enjoyment in that, yeah. By a process of elimination, you're like, never mind. I'll just stay in bed on my own. I'm okay on my own in bed. I don't need somebody in my bed. I'm actually happy that I have a bed, I heard. Okay. Music to my eyes. You keep looking at the things that are fun for you. You keep looking at things that delight your senses. I heard things that delight your senses. I heard, what a powerful point of focus. What else? Recreating the foundations of humanity. Interesting. So as you become aware of what the enemy is out there, of what enemy is out there, or what the enemy is doing, you're also aware that by you're conscious that by awareness of what you don't want, it helps create the foundations for what you do want. Okay. Let's see what else. You have so many people who need your time and energy, so I decided to pull out of the competition for your attention. Worthiness. And this is right over wanting to do the right thing, but giving in to temptation. Somebody here is aware. I heard that you have a very large purpose. That you are a very big deal. It could even, this person, I see like somebody's not even feeling worthy. So they're just like, they're staying true. I heard to the weakness within, staying true to the weakness within. Somebody here, they feel weak. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control and something takes over me. Not gonna cry. Okay. Not gonna cry energy on the table. In order to avoid having cause for crying, awareness of like no more chances. I heard somebody doesn't fit the bill. Somebody can't wear these shoes. These shoes is too big to fill. Oh. Yeah, I see that the shoes are too big for somebody to fill. They can't fit these shoes. These shoes are too big for them. And so, if the shoe don't fit, you can't wear it. But if it fits, strap it on and go for a run in that bitch and see how it feels. Okay, but in this case, the shoes don't fit. So let's see, what else can we see? Is this my soulmate? What's the purpose of the connection? What will I learn and what will I teach? So I feel like you've been looking at this connection and wondering, is this my soulmate? You've been wondering, what's the purpose of this connection? You've been paying attention. What will I learn and what will I teach? You're aware that connections have reasons. Again, you have the conscious awareness that everything happens for a reason and there's purpose for everything under the sun. Okay. I heard that's beneficial. That aids you. Okay. That aids you. So you're investigating a situation to find out, is this your soulmate? You were asking, what's the purpose of this connection? This is what you know. You got to believe in you. See the success of it, not the stress of it. So you're looking at what has been successful, even where there's been a process of elimination. You could even be asking yourself, like, am I being fixated in this? Am I being obsessed in this? Am I being narrow-minded? Is there something that's escaped my view in this? Let's see what else. What else? What's the message? Yeah. So you know dang well that it's best for you to focus on success. It's best for you to see the success of it, not the stress of it. And ladies first, okay? Ladies first. You know how to treat a lady, okay? I heard you want to be the first lady, not the last lady. Okay, you trying to. You know what lady is. Music to your eyes. Okay, you're doing fine. Everything is all right. You know how you want to be treated. With the ladies first card, it's right now telling me like you teach people how to treat you. You're teaching people how to treat you. Okay. Other side table energy. Will we be together again? Will we be just friends? Will we share our love once more? So somebody over there could be wondering if you'll be together again, or what's going to happen in this connection. You have been wondering, is this your soulmate? That person been wondering, if you'll be together again, if you share love once more. Okay. Either way, they know that they're not going to cry about it. What's meant to happen is what's going to happen. So that's kind of cool when somebody embraces facts like that. Okay. And they know rejection is protection and redirection. They know that. They know that rejection is protection and redirection. So if you've decided no more chances, no more chances, then, and they feeling rejected, they know that it's a redirection. If somebody has rejected you, you're the one too who was aware. Yeah. So however, wherever the rejection came from, the one that was rejected has the awareness that it's redirection. What else? Everyone I love leaves. Abandonment. Or is there guilt over leaving? Because both of those energies show up in abandonment. So there's some abandonment issues here. Okay, rejection. Grandma's baby is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, somebody has a very strong connection to their grandmother. Grandma's baby. Why is grandma's baby showing up? That's interesting. Grandma's baby is at the at the foundation of it all. If you're a grandmother and you've had to let your grandchild know that no is the answer, they'll get through it. They'll be all right. Okay. Grandma's baby. I hear your grandmother in spirit supports you. I heard I didn't raise you to think less of yourself. I heard I didn't raise you to think less of yourself. And for some of you, this experience somehow correlates to the experience of your grandmother. Did you have a grandmother who was very strict, who really, I heard no holds barred, take no smack, take no talk back, okay? Don't give me no lip. Kicking ass and taking names. I heard kicking ass and taking names. Okay. There's a process of elimination going on right now in your experience about what really delights you. I see like you could be realizing like even if somebody wants to be supportive, they want to be in your experience, they could just be pulling out at this time from the connection with you. I do see like music to your eyes is coming up. So there's something beautiful here coming in for you. This lady's first card again is talking about teaching people how to treat you and how you want to be treated. I see that, on the other side of the table, somebody here, I heard they could have gave up early. You could have been completely focused on this person, but they didn't want to cry no more. And honestly, they don't do well when people leave their life. So crazy part is, meanwhile, while they're in rejection energy, you're seeing the success of it, not the stress of it. Okay. What do you have to say? Let's get a spread with the tarot. What else can you add to our experience today? And we're going to do it where it falls is where it speaks. And yeah, so this table is about to be just filled with tarot cards. I do see me using the entire tarot deck. I don't feel that there'll be an extended to this reading. I think this is it. This is it. This is going to be the whole meat and potatoes today. So stick around. Let's see what we have. Remember to bring your intuition to the party. Anything you want to know about me is on the website. On my personal website, you'll find it there and the title, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I see somebody in your experience who's at this point, they're giving up. Somebody is giving up. Wondering, the Lord of Success Unfulfilled. Is it that inwardly you believe in yourself and you've clarified too, where there's something you've been holding on to that's just not part of your success? There's no success in it. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And remember, this person is giving up. It's like, it's because they haven't closed out the cycle of abandonment is what I'm seeing. Okay, 4 of Wands in reverse. And party's over. Okay, party's over. Just cancel those plans. I see canceled plans. I see decisions to Let go. I see a letting go. I see a releasing happening here. Let's see what else. What else? Okay. The Hierophant and the Strength card. So your spiritual calling is so strong. Your faith is so strong. And because of your knowledge and understanding of who and what you are, of the way the laws of the universe, you not chasing after nothing. You will hold back and you're not going to chase. I'm not trying to make you happen. Why? Because you have very nearsightedness. What your nearsightedness is about what are your options in regards to a husband, in regards to the emperor, about expansion, which way you want to grow, which way you want to build in your life, about what your authority looks like and what you can do with that authority. You know you have the authority to choose. You know you have the authority to choose. You know that by your powerful point of focus and your powerful choosing. So you've been focused on the success of something. And what's interesting is it appears to be that something that's not part of that is being, by a process of elimination, removed from your experience to make room for something that actually is extremely pleasing to your eyes. Okay, extremely pleasing to your eyes. All right, let me see what else. Ace of Cups is up there. Yeah. So anywhere where you're the one who is rejecting the other, you're doing it out of self-love, self-respect, honoring yourself. Okay, you are doing it out of honoring yourself. I hear you've already learned that, and it's changed your life. Yeah, Death card, it's changed your life. And so as you choose you, sometimes the choice for you looks like you're not choosing them. And it's not that you're not choosing them, it's that you're choosing you. And it's like a little bit of a play on words there, but it matters. I heard, but it matters. This Nine of Swords. You're like, I'm not going. So there's this energy of you in you where you're like, you're aware of what you're aligned with. And it's like, it's coming through this Nine of Swords sitting over that Wheel of Fortune in reverse on top of the Hierophant with the Strength card is telling me that you know that if something is causing an internal struggle in you, if something is causing you to feel disaligned, it's like you've become a lot more sensitive to any disalignments, any misalignment, you're more sensitive to than ever before. So you notice them very easily. I hear, and it's a lot easier for you to realign yourself, whatever that takes, to realign yourself. In other words, once you figure out that something has caused you to come out of your point of alignment, your empowered, feeling whole, feeling good state, regardless of what's going on, it's a very unconditional thing. It is a very unconditional thing. But when you find something that pushes that button too far, I see you just retreat. I see you retreat and reconsider. I hear you retreat and reconsider. Because the other thing that you figured out is that the repetitive chaos in situations is trying to force a square peg into the round hole, trying to use a puzzle piece that don't belong in this puzzle to complete your puzzle. I heard that's never going to get you a clear picture. Yeah. Okay. All right. I heard that path is not open. That path is not open. And you know this, the High Priestess in the Tower. Yeah, you're aware that there's been some false belief. You're aware that you've been fixated or maybe even obsessed about a situation, about a connection. So I see with this foolish man here that you're just deciding, we're just going to start over again. I just saw an artist who crumpled up the whole ball, the paper into a ball and chucked it into the circular bin, So that energy is here. What else do we have? Four of Swords and King of Pentacles. Because, hold on, you take rest from strife. Yeah. You find stability for yourself. You rest and recuperate. Okay, you're like, hold on, this doesn't feel like ease. This doesn't feel like flow. I'm backing out of that. You could choose to stop and sit and meditate, of course, because whatever this option is with this Five of Swords right here, it's in your side. You had doubts. You're like, is this my soulmate? You said, I have doubts. This can't be my soulmate. My soulmate doesn't look like that. Huh. Okay, so anywhere where you thought you knew who or what it was, you had doubts. Okay, they came up. 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups. 10 of Wands and 3 of Cups. I heard after an ending is a new beginning. The Lord of Abundance. It's like as soon as you let go, there's abundance that comes in and shows up in your life. You could be getting lucky in some type of way. Financially, I'm picking up on financial luck. Okay, this shows up on the heels of your, eliminating this through a process of elimination. Okay, the Last Judgment and the Four of Pentacles. Final decision is let it go and get back into my own heart. I heard get back into my own heart, protect home. I'm going home. I heard I'm going home. This Princess of Wands. To you, this is good news. I heard to you, this is good news because one way or the other, you just wanted to know. One way or another, you just wanted to know. Did you ask the universe, is this my soulmate? What's the purpose of this connection? And what's revealed is it's the purpose of this connection is for you to protect your heart, overcome obsessive qualities, and help you refocus towards your success again. Yeah, refocusing towards your success again. What else? 9 of Wands, the Lord of Great Strength and the Magician. Yeah, that you've realized that no matter what you would do about a certain path, that just wasn't the right path for you. I heard you could climb mountains all day long on this situation if you wanted to, but that's all you'd be doing is climbing mountains, overcoming challenges and difficulties, trying to force something to work. Again, trying to force a square peg into a round hole. And you have all this beautiful energy to offer. You have all these beautiful things you can do. You'd rather put it in and focus in a direction that sees benefit. Yeah. And somebody could be upset that it's so easy for you. It's so easy for you to just sleep on your own. Oh, is that what it is? But you say, but I'm happy sleeping on my own. I heard, and that's the mentality that is your victory there with the 6 of Wands falling out now. Yeah, this is a skill that is leads you and keeps you recognized in victory. Somebody over there, this one that has abandonment issues, like, yeah, they probably ain't even thinking about me. They left me. Okay. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, situation goes from slow to dead water. That's what I heard. The situation goes from slow to dead water because, you're like, I'm so focused on the success here. I know how to be treated. I know what I want to be treated. And for some reason, this person is coming through as an enemy supporter. Something they said or did felt cruel. Yeah, that 9 of Swords is peeking out for me down there. No matter what it was, you claim victory over it because that was part of showing you the process of elimination. What needed process of elimination? These are, so my love is unconditional, but there are requirements for my presence. So these are my deal breakers in regards to my presence. Boom, you did ticked off too many boxes. It's time to go. What? Okay. It's time to go. Lord of Victory, you're being recognized. Temperance. So in regards to anything that you're leaving, you're actually feeling really good about your decision. You're feeling like you've done as you should. Yeah. 3 of Swords, Princess of Cups, 8 of Wands. Realizing the truth about a situation when you looking at somebody and you think that could be my soulmate. Maybe that's what I've been waiting for. It could bring in some, sadness and disappointment and stuff like that. But I heard you sat down and you had a real long, hard look. Is this really what I want? Princess of Cups. Is this really what I want? Princess of Cups. 8 of Wands. I accept the truth that her life will be and set me free. And, I'm just going to move powerfully forward. in the direction of my choosing. Now that I know, so it's like I just saw a maze. Now that you know that that leads to a dead end, let's go ahead and go the other direction. I heard in you, full steam ahead, full steam ahead. You're going another direction. You're going another direction with a renewed sense of clarity, King of Swords, with a greater sense of awareness and clear vision. I heard clear vision, clear understanding. I heard of what's distant for you. That star on his forehead saying what's distant for you. Aquarius energy in the house right now. 10 of Swords. This is my final answer. The Hangman. I've seen things from another side. I've seen the other perspective in this situation. And so now this is the final answer. So you've come to a conclusion. 10 of Swords. Come to a conclusion. Come to a conclusion on what can move forward with you and what's got to go. Because 9 of Cups, you realize that, first off, I heard this does not, whatever you're considering and thinking that's your soulmate, that's not the path of wish fulfillment for you. And if you choose on that path, then by default, you're choosing not to go down the path of wish fulfillment. You're like, I know what I want, and that's just not presenting here. I heard what I want is not presenting here. As you're aware of that, you can move in a direction of something that's more cooperative. 3 of Pentacles. And right now, I feel like you're just more focused on your work. Okay, focus on what's working with you. Yeah, this going to bring harmonious change into your life. You're taking the vision. Yeah, harmonious change coming into your life as you focus on your work with that 2 of Pentacles. And then the Hermit energy here showing me that, you know, you've done the self-reflection and now you're ready to come out back into the world with what you've received during your self-reflection about this situation. Yeah, 4 of Cups, rejection energy there on the table again. You know that it will be good for both parties in your experience, in your desired experience. It'll be good for both sides of the table. My grandma's coming through, grandma's baby at the bottom of the deck, talking about what's good for the goose is good for the gander. That's what my grandmother would say. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. The 3 of Wands. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. I'm trying to see something here right quick about the goose and the gander. Yeah, okay. So in old English, the gander is the male goose, just so you know. I don't know why. So, yes. All right. 3 of Wands, expecting the best. You're expecting the best because you followed your soul's guidance, okay? Queen of Pentacles, rather than focusing on them, less of them, more of me. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Self-Development. So rather than focusing on them, less of them, more of me. What do I need in this? What do I deserve in this? Okay. Ace of Pentacles. And this is because you've been choosing to put yourself in the first spot. Ladies first. You know you're a lady. Treat her like a lady. Okay, 5 of Wands. And so there, anywhere where you're wondering, will there be more options? Absolutely, there'll be more options. Yeah. This situation is you overcoming a stagnated situation, overcoming, and your spirit is let you know. You 9 of Cups over here. Your spirit has let you know that you need to make sure that you are treated like a lady. Okay, put ladies first. Okay. And then I hear UNITY. They need to be in union with you. Okay. Yeah, they need to be in union with you. So this is about you setting your limitations and boundaries, having standards and sticking to them. So there's this old mentality that's got a lot of people caught up in the past about sticking around no matter what. Like, you gotta stick it through. You know, back in the old days, folks didn't get divorced. You can leave a relationship. I actually know one young lady, one of my daughter's clients, one of her nail clients, she's the first person ever to get divorced in her family. And that's tough for her because, you know, her family, they still bring him around and treat him like everything like he her husband. And he's not. He's abusive. He's disrespectful, and he's a cheater. But her family is a long line of people where you don't leave your partner. Once you get married, that's forever. So in this, like, you know that you got to make some sort of break. And this is about you clarifying the difference between loving someone and allowing the way they treat you to persist. I heard the way they treated you to persist. The Two of Swords. I see that your peace is restored as you decide not to focus there, as you decide to let that go. Seven of Wands. I see you're going to continue to respect and protect your position. Respect and protect your position. If you want, again, you're teaching others how to treat you. You're teaching somebody else how to treat you. Ladies first. Treat her like a lady. Yeah, so here you are. Your peace comes from walking on, moving on, detaching. Eight of Cups. Really, you were focused on the success in this situation. But it's time to redirect. I heard it's time to redirect that focus. You were. Because the thing is, even though you were focused on it, like this person, they didn't see themselves in that position anyways, okay? So now you're saying to yourself, what else? Six of Pentacles landed right there. What else? Well, first off, you're going to have material success. So I see as you refocus on yourself, one of the first things that happens is you're going to see an increase in your personal situation, in your personal finances, in your personal health, in your peace. You're going to be feeling better. You're feeling better as you're letting go of an enemy supporter. You said no more chances to the enemy supporter. Yes, you have said no more chances to the enemy supporter. What is the enemy supporter? This is somebody who's in your face. I heard there's somebody who's in your face. They show up like they love you. They support you and all of that. But underneath, there's energy there. There's energy underneath, What they say, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. What I need you to understand is, while you've made this cut in this experience, you decided where to cut. So they're showing me, you decided where to cut the energy flow. What they just showed me is like with plant life. So let's say you have this plant. I have a bunch of plants at my nail studio. It's actually really gorgeous. One thing I learned is, like, if you have a plant that has a bunch of dead leaves, my mother would tell me, take it off. If you have this green money vines that everybody has in the house, you want to remove the dead, because it will keep trying to water what's dead, and then it's sucking the life from the rest of what is still alive. So it's like there's something here about pruning. It's a pruning process, a process of elimination. So is this you've been going through your life? This could be about more than one person. It could be about you going through your life and just pruning, saying, well, this is dead. That's alive. I'll keep watering that. Let's prune this off. That's dead. Okay. What I need you to understand is, with this increase, things are feeling better. You're feeling better. Finances are getting back up. Your vibes are getting back up. Things are returning to more of what you like. It's like as you remove all the death from there, all the things that aren't growing. Oh, what a beautiful plant that is. It just looks a lot different once you've removed all the dead leaves, doesn't it? And this is like your life. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. There's this energy here of letting go of something. You won't be single forever. You need to know you won't be single forever. Somebody here, and this is about romance for you, and you're like, am I ever going to find somebody? Yeah, you will. But part of that process is, you're going to have to go through and find out what you don't want first. Like it or not, this is just the way the laws of the universe work. The law of rhythm. You got to identify. The upswing is equal and equivalent to the downswing. It's like it's going to offset. Offset. It's the catapult. It's what launches. The downswing is going to launch your upswing. The downtime is going to launch your up times. So go through it. You'll be fine. I heard you'll be fine. I heard you're a big girl. You're a big boy. You got your grown-up panties on. You know how to sleep in bed by yourself. You say, I sleep in bed by myself until I know this is my soulmate. Well, there's some mixed up ideas about soulmates too, though, that you need to understand. So many of us got this crazy idea that soulmate's somebody who, you're going to be my forever person. That's not the case. Spirit said your soulmate is a person to come into your life to cause your soul to grow. So is this person your soulmate? Yeah. What's the purpose of this connection? Cause your soul to grow. Cause you to choose how you want to be treated. And if that ain't it, then the onus is on you to do something about it. What does your success look like? Does this look like your success? This is something you had to say with yourself. You knew. You've known. Spirit has shown you something. This is, for some of you, this would be talking about a telepathic connection you have with another. Point is, Princess of Pentacles, you know what you want. You ain't seen it. You ain't seen it in your experience yet. You got to keep moving forward. Spirit has shown you that you have a beautiful relationship that works for you. That's empowering. That's filled with love. This filled with various levels of connection, and your spirit is calling you forward towards it. If you could understand that every time you say no is part of, it's like building the footsteps to get you what you want, you would be more willing to say no a lot faster and just move out of the BS. Okay, yeah. And it's like every time you say no to one thing, you're saying yes to something else. And I even hear, like, are you actually, so in this, are you saying no to people who show up as unreliable and undependable? In your past, like, you thought you had to support that, try to get them to change. I heard try to get it to be what you want. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. You figured out that, no, I don't need to do that. That's not a winning path for me. Trying to make it what I want it to be out there is not. So you realize that I can focus in here, crown chakra, Ace of Swords with the crown there, the truth, okay, the power of thought, your powerful point of focus. I focus on my truth. I focus on me. I'm going to shift this energy, but the old energy keeps showing up so that you can say no to it. I heard every time you send it away. So it's like, I see the universe is trying to put something in place for you. And every time you say, nope, that's not it. See, the universe over here just flipped out as I was saying that. I love that. You know, this deck, the world card is called the universe. And it's in reverse. So the universe is like, well, they keep sending it back. They keep sending it back. Well, try this one. It's like the universe is having a conversation about you. Well, she keeps sending it back. He keeps sending it back. Well, let's try this one. Let's try that one. Oh, they still didn't accept it. They sent it back. Well, we need to put something there in their life. We do need to fill in the space in their life. We told them that we would fill in the space in their life. This isn't it? Okay, well, let's try this one. Justice. Eventually, you're going to get the formula right. Everything's going to get the formula right. They're going to get the formula right. And here comes the sun. This is that pure positive connection that you're looking for. Yeah. 10 of Cups. Happiness, happiness, happiness. You'll be happy that you gave no more chances. You'll be happy that you stopped giving chances. Stop trying to force square pegs into round holes. Stop trying to force people that didn't want to be there. Stop trying to force things that were not happening to happen. Thank you. I'm fine. Oh, Lord. Whew. It's a whole mouthful. Got all choked up. Ace of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. The main thing that had to happen for you to attain this experience, what you will realize, is that you had to keep choosing you and what you're passionate about, and honoring your feelings and honoring your own passions. This was part of you processing your own codependency and abandonment issues. Oh, snap. Okay, I just saw something. I remember in the beginning, I was like, something about grandma's baby. Why grandma here? Well, my grandma was divorced. My grandma was single her whole life. So this is showing me now. Part of this was you understanding there ain't nothing wrong with being single. It ain't nothing wrong with grandma's choice to be single. If your grandma was single, divorced, lived by herself, well, 5,000 points for you. I heard. But there's this energy here. Oh, wow. And they're showing me now on both sides. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. So my other grandma, on my mother's side, she had 4 children. All same grandpa. But grandpa came home, knocked her up, and took off and was gone and did not raise any of the children. The children didn't really know them. Mom, I remember one time my mother said, yeah, I remember seeing my dad once or twice, and that was about it when she was younger. So there's this energy here about codependency and abandonment issues that is presented in your experience with the others. Because of those codependency and abandonment issues, it runs deep in your line. It was like you could be fixated on having a partner, and it would be easy for you to just choose to keep somebody there just so you're not alone. But instead, or it will be easy for you to fall into nobody loves me, I'm not worthy, stuff like that. But you've been focused on the success of it, and you're not. And you're not having guilt over leaving. There's this powerful energy here about you overcoming challenges and difficulties related to long-standing energies of being alone. Yeah, this is all part of the divine plan. Seven of Swords. Knight of Swords and Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, cutting through the negativity of repetitive patterns that have persisted in your experience, whether this is literally through this human life of yours or karmic cycles that go deeper, even beyond you, all the way to the energy of grandma. Yeah. For some of you, this abandonment issues is translating into addictive qualities, obsessive qualities. We did have, with the myopia card, we had obsession here. Yeah, obsession. This is about you overcoming codependency and abandonment issues that cause you to be fixated and obsessed on, this is the only thing here for me. This was a divine plan to help you honor your value and your worth with the Empress here. Okay, and it has also relates to your own mother somehow. Relates to your own mother. You have to put something in the comments. What else? It also relates to your own mother. Queen of Wands. You have taken passionate action to go ahead and confront this issue. You know, you're not running from it. So somebody here, you've been wondering, when am I going to have somebody I can say yes to? When am I going to have somebody I can say yes to? This is, don't stress. Don't see the success of it, not the stress of it. So we have 7 cards left. We're going to pull a spread using these last 7 cards. In your past, the devil. See? There it is. There's the devil. There's the obsession. There's the ego. There's the addiction. There's the attaching yourself to unhealthy connections in an unhealthy way because it's all about what your eyes see. Oh, boy. Okay. Or because of sex, or because you feel good, not good enough. Attaching yourself even to ones that will belittle you, berate you, make you feel bad about yourself. Attaching yourself because there's nobody else. Feeling fear and falling into it. I just need somebody. I don't feel right. You know, there's something wrong with somebody who's single all the time. There's something wrong with sleeping in your... All those crazy ideas. Somebody here, you feel like the devil has been in all your past relationships. You do. I heard that loud and clear. In the current energy, the 8 of Swords, you're focused. This is that myopia. Oh, you're obsessed with changing your energy. You're obsessed with having a different experience. A point of focus, a powerful point of focus. You're like, I'm not giving the devil that much attention. In other words, this is letting me know also, like, you're cutting through BS. Anywhere where people are presenting in your experience with that devil energy, it's like once you identify it, you let them go. You're staying focused, and nobody can convince you otherwise. Okay. In your hidden blessing, the moon. In your hidden blessing is your mama. Your mama showed you a lot. I heard from somebody, you learned a lot from your mom. Now you realize what you learned from your mom. Okay. I also see somebody with a zodiac sign Cancer. Okay. This card has a Pisces symbol on it, but moon for me represents zodiac sign Cancer. In your hidden blessing, your intuition, honey, the crown chakra, your intuition showing you. Give me one card on that crown chakra, please, and thank you. Crown, this is it. This is what your crown chakra is showing you. I love the way this works. You seen that? You seen it all, right? Because this is what I just freaking told you guys. This is basically what I just said. I love the way this works. It says what your crown chakra showed you. I have learned my worth and value, and as a result, I have outgrown the situation, evolution. You got this, girl. You've learned your worth and value. As a result, you've outgrown the situation. That's exactly what we've been talking about this whole reading. What's the challenge right now is the Lovers. The decision is yours. You're the one that got to make the decision. To love them don't mean you have to keep them. Your love and your presence are 2 different separate things. We all think love equals presence. most of us, until we realize, like, hold on, love and presence, those don't always go together. Just because I love you doesn't mean that you're healthy for me to be around, okay? In your environment, Two of Wands. Oh, somebody really wants to keep this connection together. This fire in this hand, this could even be somebody who is trying to force this connection. I'm seeing ram's heads on these wands, and so that's Aries energy, okay? And the fiery flames around the hands and the wands is giving me the idea of somebody who tries to... Is there somebody here where you feel... And then those rams are looking like the devil too. Is it somebody here where you feel like they use magical spells to try to keep you stuck? They use energy work or magic work or black magic or spell work, whatever, in your environment. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Is this somebody's second chance? No more chances. They've already had a second chance. No more chances. Okay, what's this? Let's see what's the guidance for you. The Star, honey. You know what you want. You have to have faith in it to go get it. You have to believe it to receive it. You have to see it to believe it. You have to, okay, destiny. Understand that this has been part of what's the divine plan for your life. And honey, when the beautiful things show up in your life, just receive them. Spirit and this universe is unfolding for you so many beautiful things. The Star here, Aquarius energy. The Star here, the challenge has been... there's been a lot of relationships. It could have even been a Gemini in your past. Here in blessing is that energy is over. Now you've healed. You've healed. Is it a lesson that started with a Gemini and is ending with an Aquarius for somebody? I see that. And there's been a Cancer person here in the mix to help show you where you're at. The guidance for you. Remember that you're blessed, safe, and protected no matter where you stand in your skin with the Star card. That's definitely one of those energies. When the universe shows you your blessings, open up your hands and receive them, okay? And you have chosen a path of healing. And remember, you are a star. You are a star. You are shining light, brilliant, radiant. And it's okay for you to be vulnerable. It's okay for you to be raw and real about your feelings, about your experience, about where you're at. Let me see what's the outcome energy here. The 10 of Pentacles, honey, you get it all. Healthy, whole, and complete. I love. And the end of this soul contract, the Lord of Wealth, honey, finances flowing. When the money show up, celebrate it. Take a minute to celebrate that. Somebody here, you about to have some big money show up on the heels of realizing what was not for you. On the heels of completing a major soul contract to overcome codependency and abandonment issues. This is what I have for coming out for you at this time. I'm so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. So glad to be here with you. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. And later, baby. And I'm out.